Throughout the years and in the history of cinema, many celebrities have become true sex symbols. This has allowed them to not only stand out at the time, but also remain icons for years to come. French actor Jean-Paul Belmondo is considered one of the greatest male sex symbols of the 1960s. You probably remember him from films like Breathless and That Man from Rio. English actor Jacqueline Bisset had to be on the list. In case you need to refresh your memory, she starred in movies like The Detective and Airport. And what about Warren Beatty? Let's take a moment to enjoy these photos taken in 1967. Jane Fonda was and still is one of the most beautiful actresses in the business. During the 1960s, she definitely broke more than one heart. Rock Hudson is simply an all-time sex symbol. Did you know that he has been included in lists such as the 100 sexiest stars in the history of cinema? Anne Margaret is not only known for starring alongside Elvis Presley in films such as Viva Las Vegas, but also for her natural talent and beauty. Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger was one of the most important sex symbols of the 1960s, not only for his looks, but also for his great personality and stage presence. Could there be a list without Marilyn Monroe? We didn't think so. The late actress became a worldwide sex symbol after appearing in films like All About Eve. Marilyn is simply one of the great sex symbols of the 1960s and of all time. Robert Redford has been labeled as a sex symbol, and these images dating back to 1966 can easily prove it. Bridget Bardot was also one of the greatest sex symbols of the 1960s. Bridget looked stunning in films such as Shellaco and Contempt. The late American actor Steve McQueen was also a great sex symbol of the era. However, some might argue that he was not a typical charming actor, as most of his on-screen roles were not romantic ones. Jane Mansfield was an important sex symbol during the 1960s. Many people in the industry have stated that she was a combination of natural beauty, glamour, and a striking demeanor. Paul Newman is arguably the greatest sex symbol of all time. He had all the women falling in love thanks to his charming smile, blue eyes, and great personality. American actress Tina Louise, best known for her appearance in Gilligan's Island, was a total beauty. You also probably remember her from movies such as The Trap and The Hangman. French actor and businessman Alain Delon is not only known for films like Lost Command, but also for being quite the ladies' man. When American actress Raquel Welch was seen in a bikini in the mid-60s, she immediately became an international sex symbol. We don't need to explain why Clint Eastwood was and still is one of the most important sex symbols. These photos speak for themselves. The same goes for Swiss film and television actress Ursula Andres. We only need to see this photo of the former Bond girl to understand why she was one of the biggest sex symbols of the 1960s.